Hi, my name is Dr. Darby Campbell, and I want to go over an exercise with you that I use with my patients almost every day with them. I love to get them to do this not only in the office but at home because it gives them awareness of their posture, it gives them awareness of how to better kind of move their upper body. And this exercise is called wall angels. And so I'm going to just kind of do this in two stages here. One view from the side. First off, you're going to start with your feet about a foot distance away from the wall. So if you get 1 foot and then you just put the heel in front of the other, so about a foot away from the wall, and then we're just going to send our butt backward into the wall, and then now we're going to kind of get our spine as flat up against the wall as we can. And so we're going to start, and we're literally just going to unroll our spine back up, and so just try to get that lower back flat, so bring that in, and then tuck that rib cage down so that gets really tight in there. Rock the pubic bone up a little bit, and then we're going to keep that position, but then we're going to extend our upper back to get our shoulders back up against the wall, and then we're going to bring the shoulders back, and then lastly the head, and then we're going to come up to this position with the wrists, elbows, everything, and then from here we're going to do wall angels. We're just going to go up, down, and you're going to go kind of up just about right there. And now let's take a look at this, what it looks like from the front, so you can see how high we're traveling. All right, so now for the view from the front, I'm back in this position. So I get up here and then pay attention to the shoulders. If you can do this from this mirror, that's great. But if not, just pay attention to how high you're kind of feeling your shoulders are. So you're back up into that nice flat position. Then you're going to go up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay? And we're keeping that low back tight. We're not flaring that rib cage and letting that low back get off the wall. Everything's staying flat, head, shoulders, everything. And then over time, you bring the feet closer and closer to the wall, and that's going to make it harder and harder and more challenging. What we're primarily trying to teach you here is to teach you to move around an upright spine. Because a lot of people have learned to move in this hunched position. And so we want to teach you to move from a strong upright position. And so this is a great way to learn how to move the shoulders and the shoulder blades. And that is where predominantly the emotion is kind of coming from. It's not just lifting the arms, it's letting the shoulder blades come up and down. So this is wall angels. I start most of my people off at 15 just because it feels pretty challenging for them. But once it's easier, they can build quickly up to 30 to do it at a nice fast pace. But typically at the start, people are moving pretty slow just to kind of get going at this. On a secondary note, if you can't get the arms back all the way at the start, that's okay. Just get the spine as close as you can to the wall, the head, and then work the arms back over time. Because sometimes if you've been in this rounded forward posture for a long period of time, it's difficult to get in this position. So we just want to retrain it over time to get the shoulder further and further back, and eventually hopefully we can get you to the wall.